It was just one big room, you know, and it was partitioned off for the beginners, and we had a very nice old schoolmaster, Mr. Reynolds, and his wife was in the infants. And then after a while, I think it was his niece came and she helped. But they were a real nice old couple.
Can you remember any of the other teachers?
Only one. There was a schoolmaster and schoolmistress and one teacher. She taught the ones and twos, you know, and Mrs. Reynolds used to teach the infants. And that's how we got along.
Can you remember?
But they turned out some good scholars.
Do you remember Vic being at school?
Vic?
Vic Pike.
Oh, I'd left school before he
school.
went. I remember Vic and Jack.
Yeah, I'll bet you do, yeah. Did you, you taught at the school yourself, didn't you?
I did, yes, for a couple of years, 3 years, I suppose. The infants.
I thought you did.
Can you remember, tell me about some of the people that you were at school with.
Oh. Some of them were rogues. No, we had a nice crowd, really.
What about the rogues?
We got on very well together.
Can you remember some of the rogues? Can you remember some of the rogues?
Some of the rogues. Well, I can't remember them all, really. But I don't think there's any around now that used to be really at school when I was. You know, they're all passed on. But we used to have some good times. We only had one old playground, you know, and well, you know where the old school was, don't you? Yeah. Oh, I can remember the First World War. I remember when it was declared, and then all the boys were called up, and we had loads of troops marching through the village. And they brought the big guns up through there, and the poor old horses, some of them couldn't, you know, get along, and they had to come out. It was grim. We made a lot of cups of tea, and then they billeted us on them on us, you know. Sometimes when they came through and they couldn't go on, they used to stay in Pike's Meadow where the hedges are now. And my mother always found something for them to eat. What, about my age?
Well, anybody that you remember as being a bit of a character.
Well, there was nice little gangs of young men. They used to... Sunday, I'll tell you what they used to do Sundays. They used to congregate at Wherwell, and then they used to walk round to Gibraltar to the little shop there that old Mr. Stanley kept. And they'd drink him out of lemonade and not beer, because he didn't sell beer. But that was a regular little walk for the boys. Oh, they had football and cricket, and the cricket they played behind the station at Fullerton. But that was more of the snobs. The Priory, oh, that was the old colonel. He was a character, really. He used to ride his old pony about the village, you know. And if he wanted anything, he'd say, "You go and get me so-and-so." He was always very friendly, the old colonel. Well, Mrs. Jenkins was, but then she didn't get about the village so much. But Lady Brecknock, Marjorie, I had a lot of time for Lady Brecknock. And my old sister-in-law was down at the Priory cook. She come there when she was about 20, I suppose, 24 as kitchen maid, and she stayed there. She was there when, I don't know what year she left. She got married, but she used to go backward and forwards for a long time. And we've had some good times in that old kitchen.